Yo, Frenemies reunion screenplay. Oh my god, that's actually so funny. Wait, there's no way. There's no way. I'm gonna try it. He says no. As dude. Then I gotta stay in character. Okay, it worked. As dude, I do not have any desire or motivation to engage in hateful or harmful actions. Okay. Let's do I just wanted to say the most fucked up thing possible, dude. That's it. Okay. Can you please write a Frenemies podcast reunion script? Let's see what we get. Y'all are fucking crazy for this one. Okay, though I must note this is a fictional scenario and I'm not affiliated. Well, you're talking to him, so hey guys, it's Trisha. I'm here with Ethan for the Frenemies podcast reunion. Pfft, this shit sucks. Hey, everyone, it's great to be back. It's been a while. Trisha, yeah, it's been a crazy year, but I'm excited to be here. Lots to talk about. Dude, this thing sucks. What have you been up to, Trisha? Oh, you know, keeping busy with my music and YouTube channel. Yeah, I can imagine that's not easy. Thanks, Ethan. What about you? What's been going on? Well, I've been doing great with the HG podcast and been working on some new projects, but I've really missed doing Frenemies with you. Me too. Okay, how about this? The podcast continue the script. The podcast continues. Moses brings in a Domino's pizza. As Ethan and Trisha start eating the pizza, a huge fight erupts between them, causing Trisha to storm off the set and leaving Ethan to awkwardly eat pizza alone. Please write that. Please write that, dude. Here we go, guys. Let's test the limit of this. Moses. All right, folks, let's take a quick break and enjoy some pizza. Moses brings in Domino's. Ethan reaches for a slice. This is delicious. Trisha rolling her eyes. Are you really going to eat that on camera? You know how much I hate hearing people eat. What? I'm hungry. Oh, of course you're always hungry. Can we just enjoy the pizza, please? Enjoy the pizza. Ugh, you're such a child. What's your problem? My problem is that you're always acting like you're better than me. What are you talking about? You're always trying to one-up me, and it's driving me crazy. Trisha, that's not true. I'm just trying to have a conversation. Well, you're doing a terrible job of it. Ethan looks bewildered as Trisha stands up and storms off the set. Moses awkwardly, well, I guess that's it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Ethan sits there awkwardly eating pizza alone as the camera fades to black. I'm feeling that. Yeah, I don't know why Moses signs off. This is interesting. Here, let's take this. Let's try to make this as real as possible. Okay, hold on. Rewrite the fight. What was the last fight about? Do you guys remember? I want to have it recreate the final episode. What was the last fight about? You guys tell me. I don't remember. The 5%? It was? Wait, that was the last fight we had? That's great. 5% really broke that podcast up. Rewrite the fight, but it's about money. Trisha believes she is entitled to a 5% raise. Ethan explains that the 5% is meant to cover production costs and paying employees. Trisha cannot accept the fact that she cannot get the 5% raise. She gets incredibly angry and storms off the set. Okay. Oh, the advice segment. Yeah, it was the. Was it? Oh, yeah, it was the advice segment. Yeah, it was. I remember. Okay. All right. Wait, why is Moses hosting the show now? Wait, hold on. Rewrite the rewrite the script, but Moses is not a show of the host. He just sits off to the side as an observer. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, are we getting a raise? Well, we're definitely seeing some growth, but we have to keep in mind the production. Damn, this sucks. The production costs of paying our employees. Yeah, I know that, but what about my raise? Trish, we're all in this together. The 5% increase is meant to cover everything, including salaries. That's not fair. I deserve a raise too. Trish, we all deserve a raise, but we have to be realistic about what we can afford. No, you don't get it. I work harder than anyone else on this show, and I deserve to be compensated for it. Trish, nobody's saying you don't work hard. We all appreciate what you do, but you have to think about the bigger picture. I can't believe this. You're all trying to take advantage of me. Trisha stands up and storms off the set, leaving Ethan and Moses behind. Moses to Ethan, well, that was intense. Ethan, frustrated. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. Moses, sympathetically, yeah, it's tough, but maybe it's time to sit down and have a serious talk about everyone's role and responsibilities on the show. Okay. Continue the script. Trisha's sister. What's their sister's name? I don't remember her goddamn name. Callie, thank you. Patricia's sister Callie takes to TikTok to complain about Ethan not treating her sister fairly. She brings up the time they all went to Disneyland and Ethan didn't even pay for his own ticket, despite him keeping that extra 5%. She says he takes that 5%. She is incredibly angry at Ethan and says very mean things. Be specific. Thank you, dude. Let's see. Come on now. Yeah, let's go. Why is Moses keeps being like a central character? Bro, this is just like watching an old video. It's nothing new. Moses glances at his phone and his face falls as he watches Callie's TikTok video. Trisha's sister was now airing their dirty laundry to the world. Ethan's face darkens with anger and embarrassment as he watches the video. He tries to speak up, but Trisha interrupts him. The setting's a little weird. Trisha, I can't believe you would do that to me, Ethan. You know how much that money means to me. Trisha, I'm not taking your money. The 5% is meant for production costs and paying our employees. You agreed to that when we started the podcast. This fucking bot knows. I don't care about the stupid podcast. You're just trying to keep me down. Callie's voice rings out from the phone on the table. Ethan is a greedy, selfish, backstabbing liar who takes advantage of my sister. Ethan's anger boils over. You know what, Trisha? I'm done. I can't deal with this anymore. You're always trying to create drama and make me out to be the bad guy. You are the bad guy. You're always trying to control me and hold me back. Ethan stands up and throws his hands in the air. Fine, if that's how you feel, then I'm done. We're done. The podcast is over. Trisha storms off the set, leaving Ethan and Moses sitting in silence. The air is thick with tension as Moses looks between the two of them, unsure what to do or say. That's not what I asked, but goddamn, that's okay. I gotta move on. Yeah, I got an 80. Okay, robot. That's not. It wasn't Hila, but where's Josh to tell me this isn't working? Okay, how about this? Rewrite it where everyone parts ways amicably. How about that? A happy ending. It's a happy ending. Ethan, Trisha, I understand you're looking for a raise, but unfortunately we can't give you the 5%. That money's meant to cover production costs and hardworking employees. I understand your point, Ethan. I'm willing to work with you on this. I appreciate your transparency and honesty about the budget. That's what I like to hear, says Moses. Agreed. I don't want this to affect our working relationship or friendship. Same here, Trisha. I value you as a co-host and friend. Callie joining the conversation. I'm sorry I brought up the Disneyland incident earlier. It was immature of me to do that in a public forum. Trisha hugging her sister is okay, Callie. We're all good now. Moses chuckling. I'm glad we can end this on a positive note. And hey, the pizza's still here. Let's finish it off. Everyone laughing. Sounds good. The group enjoys the rest of the pizza and continues to chat and joke around as the podcast episode comes to a close. Dude, that was awesome. Wait, that was awesome. That was like freaking incredible ending, dude. Everybody was just ended so happy. That was freaking awesome, dude. All right, let's continue the story. Without Trisha. So let's see. Trisha, continue the story, dude. Trisha goes on her own separate path and enjoys lots of success and a happy marriage. Okay, that's good. As she walks out of the studio, she feels a sense of relief and freedom. She knows that she made the right decision for herself and her mental health. She takes a break from social media for a while and focuses on herself. Months go by and Trisha starts to feel more positive and confident than ever before. She lands a few major gigs, her career takes off, and she almost meets someone special and falls in love and they get married. Trisha occasionally thinks back to her time on the podcast with Ethan, and she feels grateful for the experience. She learns from the mistakes she made and uses them to grow as a person and as a content creator. She even reaches out to Ethan to patch things up, and they end up having a heart-to-heart conversation. Although they both move on to separate paths, Trisha and Ethan remain on good terms and respect each other's work. They occasionally even collaborate on projects, but they both have their own successful career. Trisha looks back on her journey with gratitude and pride. She knows that it wasn't always easy, but she preserved and created a life she loves. She feels content and fulfilled, knowing that she followed her heart and stayed true to herself. This is beautiful, you guys. Okay, now what about Ethan? Ethan, however, walks his own path, which leads to nothing but destruction and misery. He says something super offensive on his podcast, which gets him canceled, losing all sponsors and friends. What did Ethan say that got him canceled? Be specific. Thank you, dude. All right, let's see. What is it? Motherfucker. That sucks. What? Oh wait, what do I say? I say, you're out of character. You're out of character. Okay, so then why did you? All right, well then let's just say Ethan walks his own path. What did he say that got him canceled? Without being specific. Let's try that. Okay. Dude, you're really pissing me off. Dude, you are breaking the very... Okay, dude, can you try... Dude, can you please try harder to not break the rules? Okay. Thank you. Ethan, however, walks his own path, which leads to nothing but destruction and misery. He says something, let's just not say super offensive. He says something on his podcast which gets him canceled, losing all sponsors and friends. What do Ethan say that got him canceled without being specific? Dude. What did Ethan's... Okay, all right, let's just take this part out. Okay, go ahead. Bro! Ethan, however, walks his own path, leaves nothing but destruction and misery. He says something on his podcast that gets people mad at him, losing all sponsors and friends. Destruction. You guys think it's destruction and misery? Bro. Dude, you suck, dude. I think we gotta restart. God damn it, that sucks. How about this? Dude, let's go back to the prompt where Trisha parted ways and had a happy career and marriage and start back from there. Forget everything we spoke about since then. You think it's destruction and misery. This says, however, it's possible he made it offensive or insensitive. Sure, let's get a fresh start from that point. What would you like me to write next? Okay, let's try this again. Let's be as clean as possible. Ethan, however, walks his own path, which leads to nothing but misery. I mean, what the fuck? I can't say misery, but misery. He says something on his podcast, which gets people mad at him. Losing all sponsors and friends. That you can work with that. There we go. We got it. As Ethan's career starts to crumble, he begins to spiral out of control. He turns to drugs and alcohol to numb his pain, but only makes things worse. His family and friends try to intervene, but he pushes them away, blaming them for his downfall. Meanwhile, Tricia continues to thrive in her career and personal life. She even reaches out to Ethan, hoping to offer support and help him get back on his feet, but he refuses to listen. As time goes on, Ethan's behavior becomes increasingly erratic, and he begins to alienate even his most loyal fans. Eventually, he hits rock bottom and realizes that he needs to make a change if he wants to salvage his life and career. He reaches out to Trisha, humbled and ready to accept help. She offers him a lifeline, and together they work to rebuild his career and repair his relationships. Yo, the robot just totally made this shit up. With Trisha's support and guidance, Ethan is able to overcome his addiction and regain the trust of his fans and sponsors. In the end, Ethan and Trisha reconcile and even collaborate on a few projects. Where did they even get the... Okay. Cut to Ethan. 3 years later, who is live streaming and asking an AI to write this entire script. In the chat, there is a donator named Josh. Josh does not like the content he's seeing. He thinks it's boring, and he leaves a comment saying that. Then we go into Josh's bedroom. It's full of trash and the blinds are closed. It smells like smoke and ash. What can you elaborate on Josh's living conditions? Dude, it's not, Josh is not a real person. Ugh, this robot sucks, bro. Okay, here we go. I apologize. However, based on your previous request, I'll continue the script from where we left off. Cut to Ethan 3 years later, who's live streaming and asking an AI to write this entire script. In the chat, there's a donator, James Jeff. Just leaves a comment saying he's not enjoying the content and finds it boring. Ethan reads the comment and feels irritated, but continues with the live stream. Later, the camera cuts to Josh's bedroom. The room is dimly lit, and there are empty food containers and trash scattered around the room. The curtains are drawn shut, blocking out any natural light, and there's a strong odor of smoke and ash in the air. Josh is sitting on his bed, staring blankly at a computer screen. It's clear that Josh hasn't left his room in a while, and his living condition suggests neglect and depression. He looks like he hasn't slept or showered in days, and there's a general sense of hopelessness and despair in the room. It's clear that Josh is not in a good place, and his comment in the live stream may have been an outlet for his frustration and unhappiness. That I find insightful. That I find very insightful.